Apple responding to the iPhone 15 overheating issues. So if you've been keeping up with the iPhone 15 news, I don't want to say a lot of users, but there is definitely a substantial portion of iPhone 15 users that are reporting overheating issues at very strange times. So some have reported it getting as hot as 41 degrees Celsius, or I think it's 118 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just insane during setup, during charging, and during general use. Seemingly out of nowhere, it would just suddenly spike to this. Some people couldn't even touch their phone. That's how hot it was. So now, with enough of these,
titanium not doing what it's supposed to do.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but Apple finally recognized that there is a problem with the iPhone 15, and this just quickly, this is happening for the iPhone 15 standard, pardon me, and the iPhone 15 Pro and the Pro Max. So it's happening with the entire lineup. I've seen various reports. It's not just one specific model of phone. But Apple spoke to Forbes and said, "We have identified a few conditions which can cause iPhone to run warmer than expected." I love Apple's bit of PR there. It is 41, as high as 48 degrees, Celsius, 118 degrees Fahrenheit, a little warmer than expected. The device may feel warmer during the first few days after setting up or restoring the device because of increased background activity.
I think you get used to it, just like a hot bath.
Yeah.
It's like just slipping into a hot tub. Yeah, it's a little warm to begin with.
It's a little warm.
Once you get used to it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We also have found, this is also Apple here, we have also found a bug in iOS 17 that is impacting some users and will be addressed in a software update. Another issue involves recent updates to third-party apps that are causing them to overload the system. We're working with these app developers on fixes that are in the process of rolling out. So judging on that response, the problems with the overheating issues, at least according to Apple, seem to be software related. Now, prior to Apple's statement, a lot of speculation surrounding the overheating issues pointed towards the new A17 Pro chip and the new titanium design, which is
thinner and lighter.
Exactly. Yes. So a lot of people were speculating that, the new chip is running hot. It's running at load, and the physical design of the phone isn't, I don't know, I suppose dissipating the heat correctly, or the cooling isn't as efficient as previous generations of iPhone. But it seems that it is purely software. Now, my question is, Apple said that this will not affect the performance of the smartphone. So when this update rolls out, I want to see, and I'm sure there is going to be like 9 to 5 Mac, and there is going to be benchmarks of people that have benchmarked their iPhone 15 Pro prior to the update, got all of their benchmark scores, and then they'll download the update, re-benchmark their phone, and then we're going to have some fun comparing the data, because I have a feeling that this will clock down the SoC. It's going to clock down all of the components, because that is typical Apple fashion, to roll out an update and reduce performance. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean, the only situation where it won't is if where the thermal throttling happens is at a much higher temperature than what's actually happening here, and they don't affect the clocks at all. I don't know how you make something cooler by just a software update.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Unless there is like a specific bug that they've discovered, and they're just not saying, there is a bug.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, this is speculation on my behalf. I think that Apple, I think it was it is the chip, because iOS 17 Oh no, maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I just don't like Apple that much in terms of like the way that they handle software updates and their hardware. My disdain links back to that massive lawsuit where they had to pay like 150 million USD to
Yeah.
people because they were underclocking the previous generation of iPhone as soon as
Mm-hmm.
the new generation came out. Maybe that's left a bad stain in my mouth.
Like, oh yeah, my phone's slow all of a sudden. Better get a
Yeah,
new one.
better get a new one.
That's so like
It's
nefarious.
It is so nefarious. But also, for all of the people out there that are screaming that they're doing that for a reason, I am aware that they do that for a reason. The battery technology doesn't last as the battery technology it
Yeah.
degrades over time, and their, I suppose, solution to you not having a terrible battery is underclocking your hardware to match basically where your battery is
Mm-hmm.
at.
Or maybe that should just be a toggle that says, "Hey, we've now enabled battery
Yeah.
saving mode. You can turn it off in the settings if you want to restore it." Back
Yeah,
to the
that would be
original version."
awesome. That would be awesome. The
Because
nefarious
choice
part,
is what people want.
yeah, the nefarious part is them not telling you
Yeah,
at
just
all,
doing it.
and everyone can feel it. So with them saying this, that the device may feel warmer during the first days after setting up. It was 48 degrees in some tests. 48 degrees. I think they're going to
that's hot.
underclock. If I was to bet on it, I reckon this update will roll out, or this bug fix or
Just
whatever,
a minor.
and it will be within 5%. Benchmarks will, like, the performance will reduce by within 5%. That's my prediction, and we'll revisit
Yeah,
this.
it'll be strategic.
Yes. It will be. I don't think this is going to be drastic. I don't think the phone's going to be running at like, it's going to be 25% slower. I think it's going to be within 5%. It's going to be unnoticeable by the general public, and then people will, I don't know, people that have, or if you're benchmarking your phone, like you're going to notice this. Like, no, who benchmarks their phone? But yeah, that's my prediction, and we will revisit that whenever this update rolls out. They didn't say when it was going to come out, so they're
Yeah,
like,
we'll find out.
it's soon.